Get over here!
Let everyone be subject to the governing authorities, for there is no authority except that which God has established. The authorities that exist have been established by God. Consequently, whoever rebels against the authority is rebelling against what God has instituted, and those who do so will bring judgment on themselves. So, I gotta remember that I can do this crap. A lot of stuff that apparently is not I've not been using. I've been forgetting to do. So I gotta remember to do this. How's it going, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Let's Play Blasphemous 2. This is episode 5. So I have 6 marks of martyrdom here. And I'm actually gonna upgrade Reaper Rosary, because so far this has been my favorite weapon to use. And a lot of people have been, like, recommending that I really start upgrading this crap. So we're gonna start with Reaper Rosary. During Blood Pact to launch a devastating slash at superhuman speeds. Okay, so yeah, I gotta remember to activate Blood Pact, and that's with RBX. And Mystic Striker, increase mystical damage inflicted. And it looks like I cannot upgrade this yet. So let's check out the other weapons. Veredicto. So Tempered Flame, obviously, that is a thing we can do. Increase base defense. Ooh, okay. What do we got here? Aerial Ignition. Press RB to activate Veredicto, with a quick airstrike. And finally, Fiery Striker. Yeah. And then, yeah, Sarmiento and Centella. We still have to do some upgrades on that, but I gotta, like, recall. Yeah, there's the Close Guard. And there's the Sacred Lunge that I gotta remember I can use. But let's go ahead and travel around to see if we can find some more marks of martyrdom later. Okay, I'm starting to see now that I'm looking at some of these, like... now that I'm looking at some of these abilities, it seems like Sarmiento and Centella are very much meant more to be a sort of, like, counter and, kind of sort of like a spacing, weapon, more so than the others. But, yeah, thank you guys for joining me for today. Today we are back here in Mother of Mothers, because I was told to come back here because I am a dumb little idiot, and I kept forgetting my basic moves. So, supposedly, there's something here that I can access. Not that. Supposedly, there's something in here I can access with my current abilities right now. And I believe there's also an area that I was able to find earlier that will allow me to, go further now that I have Sarmiento and Centella. I gotta remember what it is, though. Yep, right here. Here it is. So let's see where this leads. And yeah, I'm really happy to be back here because holy smoke, I love this music. Oof. Okay. Now I can do this. I gotta remember I have that. Well, this is cheap. Let's try this out, actually. Okay. I'm starting to understand now. Man, why haven't I been using that earlier? Okay, here's where things can start getting a little tricky. Ah, okay. Hello. I see now. I see. I am not going to do that. I wonder if I can switch to, Sarmiento when I do that. Oh, that's gonna be tough, huh? Unless there's an ability that I'm missing. There might be an ability I'm missing. Or actually, hang on, this might be way simpler than I thought. Yeah. I just needed to use that. Okay, I'm just gonna remind myself. That's Sarmiento, Ruego de Alba, and Veredicto. Alright. So I gotta remember. Ruego, Veredicto, and Sarmiento and Centella. Oh, I just realized, is getting the babies, like, fulfill your entire health meter? Because my health is full. Huh. Okay, I'm not gonna complain. Yeah, let's get rid of the enemies first before anything else. So, while we are trekking through this, allow me to go ahead and present today's sermon. And today is a little bit of an interesting one. This was actually suggested to me by a viewer. I'm just gonna say right now, thank you very much. I am really sorry. I don't remember what your username is, so you're gonna have to bear with me. Go ahead and respond in the comments who you are. Thank you very much, sir. But as you guys saw in the verse at the beginning of the episode, today is all about respecting authority. Which, let's be real for a moment, not exactly a topic that is easy nowadays. And I'll get into why in a moment. But before that, it seems we got something here. What do we have here? This is below Mother of Mothers, so I imagine we're going to unlock some things here. Oh, no, we can still go. Okay. Oh, what are you? Oh, you do a lot of damage. I see your pattern, though. That's not hard to deal with. Okay, supposedly I am able to destroy these things. Supposedly I'm able to destroy those things, but I haven't figured out how yet. Maybe I'm about to find out? Oh, you know what? I'm an idiot. Hang on. Oh! I understand now! You need height! Huh. It was that simple. It was really that simple, wasn't it? See? Gentlemen, ladies, I need to respect the authority of the game, respect the authority that this game has established to me, and actually read my goddamn abilities in the tutorials. Wow, I feel dumb right now. Ah, shoot, didn't mean to activate that. Anyway, Immaculate Mother of Pearl Gouge. Excuse me? It's a quest item. Metal blade with a pronounced curve. With it, sculptors carve and sculpt the wood with extreme delicacy to produce precise contours in their work. Okay, that's for the carpenter at the town. His last work, part 2. There was no corner of the city he didn't know, no hidden passage, extravagant shortcut, or dangerous alley foreign into his memory. He walked, agitated, in long and loud strides, his eyes darting around in search for a muse, for that which awoke his misplaced artistic desires. After hours spent drifting without a purpose, a ruckus found his ears from a street nearby. Moved by curiosity, he followed the uproar, and what he saw froze the blood in his veins. 2 men dwelled with knives, their bodies pierced with slashes that shined like shoals of scarlet fish. They fought as blood soaked their clothes, staring at each other with eyes full of spite and fear. Ugh. That man has seen things. But as we continue on, okay, I get it now. So if I go back up here, that'll open that door up. Okay. Okay. See, I'm learning. I am learning. Speaking of which, supposedly there was something here? I'm learning from last time. I don't want to let that linger. Back up a little bit. There we go. Yes. I think I already got the treasure that was in here, unless I'm mistaken. Yeah, I already got it, so I can delete that marker. All right, so as we go through this, what am I saying by respecting authority? Because let's be real for a moment. Authority is a little bit tough to respect nowadays. I'm going to openly admit that. Because one thing that a lot of people, a lot of conservative Christians like to utilize nowadays is that idea of, is that idea that, you know, God placed authority, or God placed people in positions of authority, which, to a degree, I agree on. However, it's one of those situations. Hello. Okay. It's one of those situations where, like, I do genuinely believe that God has a plan. So it's one of those things where it's like, God has a plan, and as such, for his plan to work, he allows unworthy people, not puts there, allows people to come into authority who don't really deserve to be there. Now, that could be my own interpretation of the matter. I could totally be wrong. I'm going to say that right now. Be that as it may. I'm going to be the first to admit that authority nowadays is very, very difficult to respect. Because there's a lot of crap going on right now in America and in the world in general that don't really showcase the people's best interests at heart, as it were. Like, I'm going to keep it to, like, our own country, but, so, kind of to relate it, right? The presidential, or, like, the primaries, just, went on, right? The primary for the elections. And it is astonishing. It is so telling how little, or, like, how unenthusiastic people are right now about just the elections as a whole. Like, no one really is too passionate about it. And those who are passionate about it, aren't exactly, like, how do I put this? They're not exactly, showcasing the most confidence, if that makes any sense. Oh, geez. Okay, there's two of them. That's gonna be difficult. Let's get rid of this guy first. Because I wanted to get some... Do I not have, enough tears for this? Oh, jeez. Okay, I was pressing the wrong button, that's why. Okay. Careful there. Because I can't really proceed safely unless these guys are taken down. Okay, can I at least keep a safe distance? There we go. There we go. Okay. Got it. Alright, cool, 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 cool. Just have to continue being careful here. Okay, switch to Sarmiento. Ah, okay. Cool. So as I was saying, I do genuinely believe in the idea that... Oh, I gotta rush it, don't I? Great. Well, at least they made it really easy for me to get back, so... I do genuinely believe that, like, there is a certain method to the madness of, like, certain people being put into positions of power. Here's the thing, though, and I say this as a devout Christian, right? I wholeheartedly do believe in the prospect of, like, authority being placed in authority, by, like, the will of the Lord. At least, like, if you actually do believe in, like, you know, God and Christianity and, like, you know, heaven and whatnot, right? That being said, like, first of all, that, like, even depends on your own, like, preconception as to whether you believe in religion or not. Or, like, whether you believe in God or not, right? Like, so, if you, don't believe in that, well, then that's not necessarily something that applies to you. Because, like, I'll be the first to admit, conservative Christians, like, plenty of conservative Christians out there who will use that rhetoric of God puts people in positions of power to assert their own dominance. You heard it here, you heard it here, folks. Christians will absolutely abuse that. Like, no questions asked. Like, and that's coming from someone who said he believes in it, right? Here's the thing, though. While I do believe in respecting authority, hear this. That doesn't necessarily mean you have to agree with it. Because, like, at the end of the day, people who are put into positions of authority are just human at the end of the day. You know? They are humans, they have flaws, they are sometimes not the best suited to be, rulers. Like, that's just the long and short of it. Now, here's the thing, though. You can respect authority, but you also don't have to agree with it. And let me tell you right now, I do not agree with the authority nowadays. Not by any stretch of the imagination. You're gonna hear it here, folks. Like, if it were up to me, I would abstain from voting, this year. Because I, frankly, don't like either candidate. I like one more than the other, or rather, I dislike one more than the other. But I'm not exactly thrilled about the political leaders that we have in our government right now, especially with everything that's been going on. The war in Palestine and, like, Israel and Hamas, the broken economy that's going on right now, and don't get me started on the TikTok ban. Like, yeah, that may seem frivolous, and I kind of sort of understand, like, where they're coming from in regards, like, if they actually knew what they were doing in regards to that, but let's be honest, the government is run by a bunch of 80-year-olds who don't know shit about technology. I don't trust them to necessarily know the ins and outs of TikTok, especially considering that there are plenty of other platforms that do the exact same thing, but I'll get more into it in a moment.
¿Sería vuestro deseo que continúe con el relato de mi promesa? En efecto, fue la voluntad del milagro la que hizo tañer aquella campana. Pero no fue sino el pecado de la señora lo que hostigó dicha maldición. La señora, la mujer más bella que moraba en el palacio a orillas del lago, vivía para admirar su propia belleza, la misma que ella creía insólitamente divina. El reflejo del lago en el que se miraba le devolvía su propia hermosura con más intensidad y esplendor, manteniéndola embelesada durante días, deseando aquella perfección reflejada para sí misma. Rogó al propio lago que nadie más pudiera ver aquel reflejo. Al mirarse una vez más, vio cómo su rostro se deformaba al son de unos terribles tañidos provenientes de la campana hundida del lago. ¿Deseáis que me una a vos en vuestro siguiente enfrentamiento?
We have a boss fight coming up. I am going to continue to say no for now until you guys tell me otherwise, because I do not know where this is going to go with her.
Entonces proseguiré con mi búsqueda hasta nuestro siguiente encuentro penitente.
All right. So, let's see what we got. Oh, hello. Afilador, the sentinel of the enemy. Okay. Slide, slide. Oh, you are strong. Okay. Oh, jeez. Okay. I get it. Okay. I see now. Okay, dude, this guy's like sound effects are super cool. Ah, crap. Okay. Last one. Okay, listen to the sound effect. Oh, jeez. Second phase. Ay, madre. Okay. Interesting. Well, that happened. Okay, so this guy does a lot of damage, but his pattern is recognizable. So just keep on learning. Grab that back. Ah, okay, okay. Okay. Almost messed that up. Ah, crap. Okay, I already made it to the next phase. Okay, stand next to one and a weapon that's already been thrown. Shoot. Okay, now I definitely need to slide under him. Ugh. Good. Oh, jeez. Okay, okay. Let's get some fire going. Nice. More weapons? Okay, yes! Oh, God! Woo! Okay, okay, I can slide under that. Oh boy. Ah! Okay, patience, patience, patience. Oh, baby! Woo! The sharpest tool in the shed was the achievement for that. Okay, that was fun. That was a cool boss fight. Only took me a couple tries. Not bad at all. Do we have a gameplay segment here? We do.
Cuán sombrías e inciertas son las estancias donde el milagro permite vernos y hablarnos. Aún pasadas las muertes, aún pasados los sueños. Penitente, estamos en la capilla de las 5 palomas, y ante vos se halla la voz relatora del testigo. Todo lo que queda de mí es testimonio, pues mi difunto cuerpo yace expuesto en esta urna de cristal y oro. Volvéis del largo soñar para evitar el nacimiento. Necesitaréis la lengua incorrupta que mis restos aún albergan, cuyos susurros prohibidos os guiarán por el camino para tan comprometida tarea. Liberad a las 5 palomas, y la urna que contiene mi reposo se abrirá. Despertad ahora de este sueño.
Okay, looks like we got another quest going on. Did anything unlock in the overworld? As of right now, no. Aside from the usual bosses that we have, like those exclamation points. Still, we found a new area here. Ah. Okay, I am not taking chances. Wah. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. It looks like normally I can't get out of here. What do we have here? Passage of Ash. With this ability, the penitent one can now do a mid-air jump. Oh my god. Okay, yo, chat, audience. There's no chat here. I'm not streaming. I'm gonna pat myself on the back for getting this ability this early. Oh my god. Oh, that's gonna open up so much. No way. Oh, that is crazy. You know, I should probably, like, head back and, like, heal up, but you know what? Mama didn't raise no bitch. Let's keep going. Oh, my lord. I did not expect to get a double jump of some kind, but I am okay with this. Got it. Oh, hey. Yeah. Freeing the children does the cherubs does heal me. I'm not gonna complain. So as we make our way out of here, right, I want to finish my point from earlier. So the whole idea of respecting authority is not exactly the most, enticing prospect nowadays. I will be the very first to admit that. Even though I am one who does say, oh, hey, like, you know, authority was put there by God, so we should respect that. And I actually do believe that. We should respect authority. That's just how things are. Okay, you can't slide under this guy, so I'm just gonna do this. Oh, Jesus Christ! Well, that sucked. Well, thankfully I should be able to get out of here through this means. Yep, there you go. So long as I don't foolishly fall under the spikes or something. Oh, hey, yeah, I can actually grab this, whatever this is. Another Mark of Martyrdom. That's good, because I want to upgrade, Sarmiento and Centella. But first, let's grab this, right? So yeah, as I was saying, right? I will be the first to say that I do genuinely believe that we should respect authority. Even the authority that is in nowadays. Do I like the authority we have right now? Absolutely the hell no. Oh my god! That bloke does a lot of damage. Anyway. Like, yeah, I'll be the first to admit, I do not like the authority that we have nowadays. Not by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, I thought I heard a... Just curious. Okay, no. I thought I heard a, might have heard a sister. But, yeah, I do not like the authority nowadays. But I still believe you should respect authority. Because at the end of the day, the authority is there. They are in their position. And that's just how it be, you know? Okay, I gotta figure this out. Oh my god! How much damage does that guy do? Goodness gracious. Look at my guilt! Ah! I may have to go back to the confessional at this point. But yeah. Like, I do genuinely believe that you should respect authority, but that doesn't mean you should like it. And, not to bring up a sour topic for some, I imagine, but... Like... Some people, like to jab at the fact that, you know, we do, like, some Christians say we don't respect authority because, like, you know, we don't respect, the current president or the former president and whatnot. Hey, yokels, recall that, yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. Donald Trump was not in, a position of power when the January 6th insurrection happened. So, you weren't respecting authority by any stretch in that moment. There we go. Okay, that was satisfying. But, yeah, that's just how, that's how that was. Additionally, it's like, you know, just because you don't like, just because you don't like authority, doesn't mean that you should have any lack of respect. Because, again, like, respect does not equate to... Oh, I get it. Hang on a sec. Okay, the execution is actually getting kind of interesting here. Cool! Alright, got it. Huh? Are we getting Ruego... Ruego al Alba just leveled up. Nice. And is there anything over here? No, there is not. It looks like that was the only thing here. Okay. That was worth those 5 deaths I just suffered. I need to get back to, I need to get back to town so I can go to the confessional. But, yeah, that's the thing. Like... While he was in a position of power, I did not like him. I genuinely think Trump is a fool. That does not mean that I wasn't respecting the fact that he was there. And when I say that, I mean, you know, it was one of those things where it's like, he was in the position of power. I'm not going to do something against the law to undermine him of that position. Because that would be disrespecting authority, is if I did something against the law, or against, like, the word of law, to, like, undermine his authority, or to out him of his authority. I'm not gonna do that. Because that would be that would be a dick move. Because at the end of the day, respecting authority does not mean you have to like authority. Respecting authority just means they're in that position, respect that they are in that position. And that basically means, like, you know, follow the law, like, follow authority, respect authority, acknowledge them, right? That does not mean that you have to like them, because I did not agree with a lot of what the government says. Even right now, like, I'm just gonna say right now, I don't think Biden is as bad. That doesn't necessarily mean I'm a fan of him either. Just gonna say right now. For several reasons. But I'm still going to acknowledge the fact that he is currently the president of the United States. I'm not going to do anything against the law to undermine that. However, that does not mean that you should just sit on your ass and be like, oh, if they're authority, then they are just going to be the rulers, like their word is law, right? That's not necessarily how that works. I wonder. Oh, wait a second. Okay, doesn't look like that's the case. I was just wondering, because I had that thing. Yeah, I guess now maybe I can, go, do a little bit of, like, go run a few errands at the town. And, like, moving into more of that, right, is the fact that you can, like, you shouldn't, like, undermine authority or those in the positions of power, but that does not necessarily mean you should just sit on your ass and, like, accept everything that they do. Because even in the Bible, there have been some really crappy rulers. Everyone remember the rich young ruler? King Herod? Plenty of rulers in the Bible that, I wouldn't say God necessarily went against, but figures within the Bible, did not agree with, and thus, they acted within the authority of God, or rather, within the bounds of the laws of, like, you know, what has been established, to do what they needed to do. How do I do this again? I don't think I ever found my way there yet. Crap. But, like, the point is, like, you can question authority without resorting to, like, disrespecting them, you know? It's the same idea that, like, you can not like someone, but that doesn't mean you should disrespect them. Like, I have people that I don't like, but I'm not gonna disrespect them, you know? And it's the same situation here. Like, just because, like, you have to respect authority, you should respect authority, doesn't mean you necessarily have to agree or like who is in that position of power. One really, really good example from the Bible, actually, that emphasizes that, is actually one of the most famous stories, is the story of Moses. Moses, was called upon by God to free the slaves, right? Another mark of martyrdom. Moses was called upon by God to free the slaves, right? However, he was not called to free the slaves by storming in with an army or something, or by trying to, like, you know, sneak everyone out, or, like, do some sort of, like, trickery to, you know, say, oh, hey, like, my God is better than your God, you should listen to me. No. The way Moses helped free the slaves is by trying to appeal to the Pharaoh's goodwill at first, and asking his permission to let his people go. not once did he undermine Pharaoh's position of, like, rulership, or like, Pharaoh Ramses' like, position of rulership, nor did he undermine him or disrespect him. Pharaoh Ramses may have felt disrespected, certainly, but all Moses did was ask him permission to let his people go, and when he refused, Moses let God assert his power by bringing down the plagues. Moses himself did not disrespect Pharaoh Ramses, just as we should not disrespect authority, even though we don't agree with them. And I think I'm going to go ahead and take a moment to really finish my point here. If we're going to disagree with authority, disagree with our government, because I can tell you right now, I disagree with our government heavily. If we are going to do it and basically make our voices known that, hey, we don't like what's going on, we don't like what is happening in our government, speak up. And do so within the bounds of the law that has been established. Go to protests. Write to your senators, write to your authorities of a government, write to your governors. Let your voices be heard. Make videos expressing your grievances without ever undermining or disrespecting the authority itself. Because the instant you start disrespecting authority, that's when it gets to the point where they feel like they should not listen to you. I will be the first to admit that I do not like where our authority stands right now. I do not like where our government stands right now. But I'm not going to sit here and say that I hate them. I really don't. Do I think maybe like some of our governmental leaders are fools? Absolutely. I will tell them. I will say that. I think some of them are fools. I think a lot of them are out of touch. I think a lot of what they're doing is pretty stupid. And the concept of God putting these people in position is something that I will acknowledge is maybe part of the bigger plan that he has. God knows I would love to know what his plan is, because I, as a human, think it's pretty freaking stupid. But that does not mean that we should lack any form of respect. And that, I think, is the end-all be-all of it. Submitting to authority does not mean you should agree with it. Submitting to authority means you respect it, you follow their laws, you acknowledge the rules that have been set down. Not every ruler is a good one, though. Even though people like to put forth the idea that God put them there, I acknowledge God put them there for a reason. Maybe, sure. But who's to say that that reason isn't to empower the people to stand against that authority without any sort of disrespect, but showcasing that some people will not stand for the tyranny that goes on, you know? I'm just gonna say right now, there are lots of rulers there are lots of people in authority in history who had no position being in any seat of power. I'm gonna let y'all determine, I'm just gonna say right now, go ahead in the comments, guys. What are some rulers in history that you feel did not deserve to be there, or had no position to be there at all? There are plenty of them. Plenty of them. Religious included. So that's, I think, what the message of Romans is telling us. Submitting to authority, respecting authority, means you follow their laws, you acknowledge their position. That does not mean you have to adhere yourself to everything that they do, because there are some terrible rulers out there. Stand up, make yourselves known, get your voices heard, and do what you need to do in order to make change happen, but do so within the bounds of the law. God bless everyone. Amen. May God bless everyone's endeavor to stand up against tyrannical authority without disrespecting them. Okay, I need to get rid of my cat now.
Bienvenido de nuevo, penitente. Las flores de duelo que crecen a nuestros pies
no son más que vuestra culpa manifestada y exudada. Tras la belleza de cada brote, se esconde una espina clavada en mi ser. Una penitencia que cargo con gozo, que me acerca a mi propósito y quizás al vuestro. ¿Deseáis entonces limpiaros de vuestra culpa?
There we go.
Sea, pues. El sacramento ha sido completado. Ahora, marchad con sosiego.
Thank you, sir. Now, we got some points, we got some marks of martyrdom, so I'm actually going to take the time to upgrade Sarmiento and Centella. We actually might have enough to unlock what we have here. So, Piercing Retribution. Use the crossguard at the last moment to counterattack with a lightning quick thrust. Alright, good. Verdadera Destreza. Verdadera Destreza. Unlocks the first Verdadera Destreza indicator. Hitting enemies with Sarmiento and Centella increases your Verdadera Destreza level, adding lightning damage to your attacks. Getting hit depletes your indicators. Okay. Verdadera Destreza. Distressing Verdict, I think is what that means. Silver Cross. Ooh! So press RB in midair to perform a quick cross slash with both rapier and dagger, damaging nearby enemies. And Silver Storm. Press RB and X to unleash a barrage of thrusts. And Galvanic Striker increases lightning damage. Let's go ahead and upgrade to Silver Storm. So let's see. Oh, you need... Okay, you need Distressing Verdict for it. Verdadera Destreza. I'm going to be the first to admit, guys. My Spanish is not as good as your native speakers, purely because it's my second language. So you're gonna have to bear with me on this one. Can I get up there, actually, now that I think about it? Now that I have the double jump. I know there's a couple places here. Yep, there we go. So what do we have here? Silver-clad crystal shard. It's a quest item. A piece of mirror that once reflected 2 moons and a great storm. Its sharp point can mark the silver on other crystals. My chest was pierced by a strong guilt, and I heard the voice of the miracle. A voice that needed no words nor sounds to be understood. The voice spoke of a penance that would grow my body into a great statue. That would empty my insides, leaving only the bones, enveloped in scarlet velvet. That would unfold my skin as if it was a blessed mantle revealing the hollow skeleton below. Ugh. No, thank you. You know, that reminds me of this one, like, time. Do you guys, I don't know if anyone's, like, read the, comic of, Oh, hello. Cool. Okay, there's gotta be a way up there, right? I guess I can't get it yet. Oh, no, wait, actually, no, I might be able to. Hang on a sec. Ah, nah, I can't. So the upward slice is only grounded. I might be able to, like, in some way, but as of right now, I'm not sure.
¿En qué os puedo asistir, penitente?
I have a, tool for you.
Esta gubia, tan precisa como delicada, es sin duda la más adecuada para esta noble madera. Tenéis mi gratitud, penitente.
Alright, so... I have no mementos. Alright, so I don't think I have anything that I can... Okay, I need two marks of martyrdom. Yeah, I think I'm gonna... Next time I'm gonna save 2 marks of martyrdom in order to get another altar so that I can get 4 statues that I can equip in order to get some more combinations going, perhaps. But I have a lot of Tears of Atonement right now, so perhaps if I go over here and talk to the merchant, perhaps?
No nos quedan más artículos, pero nunca se sabe qué puede aparecer en esos caminos. Volved más tarde, pues, penitente.
Thank you, sir. Then let's go over here. Because you have some stuff for us, don't ya?
Vos señaláis.
Alright. That's right. So we can get some more we can get some more statues. Oh, you can straight up buy Marks of Martyrdom. Alright, well, first of all, Earring of Regret increases resistance to lightning damage, Bead of Whimsical Essence, Mystical, Abandoned Rosary Knot. Okay, so we could go back to the Rosary Girl, on the east side of the place in order to get that. Wax Seed. Okay, you can actually arrange them here. And Wax Seed, one of the seeds from those who dwell in secrecy. The sleepless ones will arise from one in need of genuine protection. Let's go ahead and buy these 2. That was pretty much most of our Tears of Atonement, I believe. Let's see how far that goes down. Yeah, that was pretty much most of our cash. I can't equip any other statues right now, so I think I'm going to buy at least one of these. Let's go with the earring.
Aquí, entre mis mercancías, esperaré vuestro retorno.
Thank you. Now then. The Earring of Regret increases lightning damage. The earring belonged to a woman afflicted by deep regret, redeemed from a lamb which is now myth. And I believe we got... Okay, so they are quest items. Yeah, we got the Abandoned Rosary Knot. Did we read this? I'm pretty sure we read this, but if you guys... No, we did read this. I remember this. And if I am wrong, correct me in the comments. Wax Seed. The massive tower that loomed so imposingly before us had no known origin. It seemed like it had always existed, a sentinel for the centuries, watching with unmoving sternness. Its architecture was foreign to us, weird, as if its top had been severed by an impossible blade. Incomplete as it was, its many windows oozed with a waxy, opaque substance that sealed every access to the monument. The tower's warning to those who would see its ancestral silence broken. Alright. So, let me see if there's anywhere else I can go here. Okay. I'm actually wondering if I unlock this. Oh, would you look at that? So, is there anything in here again? I already got this. So, Sarmiento. Beautiful. Oh, it's an elevator. Yeah, we got a little bit of time. Let's see where this goes. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Man, I love the music in this game. So serene and so beautiful, and yet so imposing. Oh, did we unlock something? Ah! What was I saying earlier, eh? So, new place to explore. What do we got here? We got a treasure. The Ecstatic Novice. It's a statue. Can I look at it at all? Oh, collection of figurines. There we go. The Ecstatic Novice increases the stun power of your attacks. Ooh, that's good. Hang on a sec. The ecstatic novice. It was that day, during morning prayers, that I felt something was wrong with the sisters. I found them pale and tremulous, overwhelmed by the sudden burden of a terrible secret. Mother Superior called me to her presence, ordering I must remain within my cell to pray. And so I did. Shortly after, the noise of hammering at my door. Realizing that they were sealing me within, I cried out, but nobody answered. I have barely survived since then, sustained on breadcrumbs delivered through cracks in my door. Upon muddy water from an old clay pot. The convent has fallen into a sepulchral silence, broken occasionally by slow, heavy steps that can now be heard down the hallway. Something or someone has taken over this place. Please, to whoever finds this writing, please have mercy and set me free from this nightmare. Ooh. 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 Oh, I think I'm understanding now, because I remember seeing that symbol right here. So the combinations are in conjunction with whatever statues are in the same group. Good to know. And that only encourages me even further to get those statues from the merchant girl. I forget her name. You guys are gonna have to remind me in the comments. There's a lot to remember in this game. But, yeah, I am doing my best here. I am absolutely doing my best. Is there anything else we want to check out? Actually, now that I think about it, can you stand on top of this thing? No, you cannot. Yeah, that seems about it. Unless... Yeah, no, that seems to be it. That being said, okay, I'm looking at that one area above here. I'm just gonna do a little bit more because I got a little bit of time left, but now that I have this double jump... Ah, nope. I need whatever's going on there. Now I gotta remind myself. Oh yeah, these are the sisters. So what I think I'm gonna do... Not actually, I have another rosary knot. Why not? Let's go ahead and do that real quick. Back to the streets of Wakes. I think I need to come back here anyway. No, actually... Oh, you know what? You know what? You see, now that I have a double jump, like, I am just, like, oozing with, like, a need to explore and just to see, like, what else is out there.
¿Poseéis nudos de rosario, penitente? Ahora, dejad que mis manos anuden un nuevo misterio en vuestro rosario. Vuestro rosario ahora atesora un misterio más.
Okay, I'm honestly scared to, like, let all those candles go out. But now that I have another rosary knot, let's see. So far I have the deformed rat skull, increases the martyrdom points earned. I have the scratched lead sphere, it slightly increases resistance to all physical damage. Lips of the golden mask, slightly increases resistance to fire, slightly increases the tears of atonement gained, and resistance to lightning damage. I'm gonna go with the price of blood. There we go. Not what I meant to do. So, as my last thing today, I'm going to go ahead and see if I can unlock that one thing. Or, like, see what is over here. Okay, these enemies are absolutely annoying to deal with. Yeah, those enemies are annoying, not gonna lie, because they're so small and nimble. I might actually have to use a sensor for them. Vederito. Let me see, actually. Okay, I gotta remember the whole stun thing, because that is a thing here. Yeah, and the whole stun damage thing is definitely good for something like, Veredicto. So I gotta remember I can do that. And yes, look at this! Oh dear, oh dear, oh dear. Okay, so can I even make it there now that I think about it? Even with my double jump, I don't think I can. Yeah, that is a long jump. Ah! Well, 'twas worth a shot. I'm just gonna go ahead and leave you alone. But yeah, we're coming towards the end of the episode, guys, but, I'm gonna go ahead and probably, like, end off by seeing what is left over here. I don't think there's much, but I actually may, like, explore a little more before, tackling the bosses that, were assigned to me. There's gotta be some sort of, like, ability that lets me jump off of enemies, right? Because that's... I can't do it now, can I? I don't know. Can I always jump on these guys? No, I cannot. Okay. 'Twas worth a shot. But yeah, that's going to be it for today, everyone. So thank you guys for joining me for Let's Play Blasphemous 2, Episode 5. I'm the Green Scorpion. And yeah, let me know in the comments, guys. Like, give us some really, really bad rulers that have been throughout history. Remember to respect authority no matter who they are, but that does not mean that you have to agree with everything they say. And again, let me know what you guys want me to talk about on this series. Because I want to know more. I have a couple of ideas that are coming up that I think a lot of you guys are going to like. But for now, that is all I have. Thank you guys for joining me this Sunday morning, and I'll see you guys next time. Man, it's good to be back to this game.